Continuing our look at American sports making waves in this country, the Southampton Mustangs are also recruiting new players. They offer training sessions and competitive games for men, women and children of all ages. And joining me in the studio now is manager Ben Davis to tell us more about how to get involved. Well, Ben, thank you very much for joining us. And we had a bit of a VT there about softball. So in a nutshell, what is the difference between softball and baseball?
I suppose the first difference is in softball, the ball's much bigger. It's probably twice the size of a baseball. Slow pitch softball, the pitchers throw underhand to the batter, which is very different, whereas in baseball you're throwing overhand, it's much harder. We use wood bats in baseball, we use metal bats in softball. It's more softball, slow pitch softball tends to be a little bit more casual. You also have fast pitch softball as well, which tends to be a little bit more competitive.
Okay, so baseball's more the sort of things that maybe we would have seen in movies where the pitcher kind of really gets his leg up and puts his arm into it.
Yes, exactly. On movies, or if you've been on holiday to the US, you've gone to the to the games, the New York Yankees, you see people with the hats on around here, and may not know what they're wearing, but that's what it's from. Exactly. Yeah, playing in front of 40, 50,000 people.
And not just glorified rounders, as some people would call it.
I hear that about every day. No, it's not. No, it's a similar basis, but very, very different at the same time. Yeah.
And from what I've experienced, to say, it's an awful lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I started playing when I was kind of 5, 6 years old, and that's it. You're hooked. Growing up from the States, and we started playing at a very young age. But we find that here, where we're starting to teach the kids how to play and starting youth programs, and they love it. It's something, especially for here in the UK, it's something different. It's not the same kind of 3 sports you tend to get.
No.
And they love it. It's great.
And exactly that, as we said before, say American sports are really actually starting to take off over here now. So NFL comes over several times a year now, plays at Wembley Stadium, and is the hope that sort of baseball will pick up that momentum now and run with it?
It is, yeah. And Major League Baseball has come out and said they are looking actively to bring a series to Europe, and it will probably be London. Because it makes sense. They've got room for it. But yeah, there is talk there may be something in the next couple of years, and that would be massive for our sport in this country.
So maybe then the World Series might actually include the world and not just North America then?
Oh, here we go.
Sorry, I had to.
There's different reasons behind that. I won't go into a history lesson.
That's fine. But tell us more about the Mustangs. I mean, where have they come from?
Well, they started in 1997 as a university club. Quite simply, I think our founding girl that put it all together just wanted a baseball jacket, so she thought, well, this is a great way of getting one, so an excuse to get one, put together a team, and then, well, what are we, 20 years later, it's our 20th anniversary, and we're now national champions. We have 2 adult teams, 2 to 3 youth teams, and a softball team going, so we've grown massively since then.
Excellent. And again, I understand you're looking for new players. How did we get involved?
Well, the first point of call is our website. We've got a great website which has all the information for all the teams, and it's southamptonmustangs.co.uk. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. We're everywhere.
And you said earlier that it started off as a university team. Has it evolved much beyond that now? Yeah,
completely. We split from the university side 7 years ago, I think it was, 7, 8 years ago, just simply because we found we had no students on the top team, and we were progressing, and we needed to find ways of getting sponsorship and other things that we couldn't handle the constraint of the university. So we split. There is still a university team that we do try and help support. We play down at the university grounds down at Wide Lane. It's in Eastleigh. So there is still a connection, but we are totally separate from the university now.
Excellent. And so again, find it quickly then, for anybody that does want to get involved, where do they find you? How do they come and see you?
Yeah, well, again, check the website, southamptonmustangs.co.uk. That'll have all of our games on there for both teams, all of our practices, schedules, and we're down at Wide Lane, across from Airport Parkway rail station.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming in to see us. That's all we've got time for.
Thanks for having me.